Hello and welcome to Soul Awareness, where you're going to get like intense messages from source energy. I really feel, I'm going to tell you right away, I really feel grounded in the way that these energies are coming in this week. Like, I know I talk spiritual and all of that and guides and blah blah, and I mean most people who are like connected to their spirit, you know, when we do spiritual readings, we talk very much in the form of, you know, guides and angels and, you know, where we come from and source energy, because we've disconnected from that in our lives. But the thing is, this week the messages are coming in is that this physical journey, this physical body, this physical thing that we're doing, it has a connection to spirit, but it has a connection to this incarnation that we are in. And everything that we are, and everything we can see, feel, touch, speak to, it is all connected to that, and it all works as an integral part of energy to make us better or worse than who we are. Right away when the health card came in, I understood. It's like it says right here, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. If you are busy being careless with your physical body, it will eventually catch up to you, okay? And I'm not talking about, you know, if you're overweight and stuff. I'm talking about movement. I'm talking if you're, I'm personally knowing this, if you are not moving your body, a lot of things stop functioning. I have taken it within myself in the last year to really put a lot of movement. I am on the cusp of getting a little, you know, a little technical. I was going to say no. It's an online award. There's nothing to it. It's just a poof, you did it, you know, for walking 365 days. I am literally today, after I'm done my walking, I will be 10 days away from that. And I started last year at the end of January 2024. They give you rest days. That's why it's taking longer. I started on this goal to bring movement into my life. I didn't realize that it wasn't just for weight loss that you keep your body moving. It's for the glands in your body. It's all the stuff that needs to be emptied and replenished, okay? Your system, your hormones, everything. The movement and the physicality that you bring to it brings a lot of health to your body. So I am not running marathons. Sometimes I dance my steps. Sometimes I walk in place when I don't feel like going for a walk. I walk outside. Sometimes I bike my steps, right? It's movement of the legs, but I am basically keeping my body moving. And I try to incorporate a little bit of upper body. This year is going to be my goal to put more upper body to it. Increase water intake, but this stuff is coming in this way, and when I started doing it, I thought, oh, I'll lose weight, you know, and that probably will help because my hormones are, you know, giving me a headache because it's that time of life. So I figured incorporating some movement would help. What I didn't realize that it helps my mind, it helps my body, it helps my energy, it helps everything. Your physical form needs to be functioning properly to help the soul that it holds do the work that it needs to. It's a system that works with each other. All of this to say that this is a system that works with each other. If you're not helping the body, if you're not trying different things, and by no means, you know, is everything perfect in my body. There's still things that overreact and you know, there's problems that stem from a long time. But just adding movement and being cautious of what I put in my body, on my body, has really helped the process of when change comes in, whether it is sickness, whether it is life changes or that time of life, that truly helps move and transition into the different places when your body is functioning in on a better level. When COVID hit, I told people when I got COVID, what helped me the most was getting up out of bed, even when I didn't feel like it. Getting up out of bed and moving around the room. It helped the glands start activating and the body starting to help itself. Stagnation in bed, and I feel that's why older people are more subject to getting sicker, is because there's a lack of movement. So as long as you move, as long as, even if you're not feeling great, and you don't have to be jogging, you don't have to be exercise, as long as you move, you change things around, the energy starts shifting in your body, you're helping yourself recuperate. Just a little tip from Jane. So we look at health. I know I went in, but these are messages from source, and this came in. It's to remind you. And all while I'm saying this, I hear people who have pre-existing conditions or conditions that can't be fixed with just movement. I understand. But there's always something that you can look into to help. That's why people have conditions where they get better, or they plain heal themselves because of the way they're thinking, what they're eating, what they're doing. It's not going to be the case for everybody, but I feel that there can be an improvement in every situation. Okay? There's always something that you can do to help the cause, as they say. So, here we go. Health. Your body is your temple, and you're responsible for its care. You have chosen to incarnate in this physical dimension to learn certain lessons. If you don't maintain the physical vehicle that your soul has chosen, then you're sabotaging your own plan. Your health is a vital element of your soul's progress, and you should never take it for granted. Be sensible about nourishment and exercise. You could be a sensitive being who just must be conscious of your surroundings, because you can easily be drained by people. That's the other part. Energetic drains from people around you. That also affects the body, right? Places or things. Always make a ritual of protection, cleansing. Before you work with a client, it's as easy as just going, I'm going to protect my energy. You can do this swirl. I do this swirl, like an invisible light barrier around me. It's as easy as that. Okay? Or just bring your mind back to your heart throughout the day to rejuvenate. That's the other part. Your mind also can cause a great deal of stress on your body. Okay? It's not just the food you eat, it's not the inaction only, it's the kind of stuff that you think about. Very important. Okay? So there you go. That's the thing. They're also saying that this card could mean that you want to work in something that's going to help other people. Bonus if that's the case too. Okay, personal growth, 7. 7 is a number of assessment. So, always good to look at, always good to take a moment to figure out, okay? So this is a time of significant growth and improvement. And they're saying this came out to encourage you to be the best you can be. I feel like an ad for military. Isn't there? It's be the best you can be. Isn't that? We'll just leave it at. This is a time to ask yourself, who am I? What do I want for my life? And what's preventing me from achieving it? When you ask yourself these questions, observe whatever comes up. Then acknowledge your mental and physical limitations and put on realistic goals for overcoming them. Take the necessary steps to follow through. With desire and determination, you can reach your full potential. Okay? You're being encouraged to investigate anything that helps raise your conscious awareness and enhances your self-esteem. Self-esteem is good for the mind. The mind then relays that to the heart, and then your body feels better. I have been noticing that I wake up in the morning and I'm always going for, oh, what do I have to do today? I have these readings to do today, and then I want to clean that out, and I need to do my 10,000 steps. And I was starting to rush through the day. My first thoughts were rushing into what needed to be done. The last couple mornings I've woken up and went, no, I'm not doing that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wake up and try to think of 3 things that I'm grateful for. It could be things that I'm grateful for yesterday. It could be things that I was grateful for 10 years ago. It could be something, a happy memory that made me feel happy and grateful. Whatever it is, I try to not conjure, but to bring to mind 3 different things that bring gratitude to my mind, so that my first steps of the day are done in gratitude. Trust me, it helps you a lot. It really inspires you. It helps you to just go in that direction. It keeps you balanced. Okay? So, they're saying things that might help you is a book, you know, self-help books. There's always that. CD, online seminar, workshop, health program, yoga practice, meditation, movement of the body. Okay? We're talking about health here, but this card also talks about that as well, right? Being an energy worker, a life coach, being with a life coach or an energy worker, whatever suits your need, okay? You're being asked to adjust and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are leading you toward a time of significant growth and improvement. As you improve yourself, you improve your quality of life. As you raise your awareness, you align yourself with Source. This is all you need to make your dreams come true. As I improve myself, I improve the circumstances of my life. I love this. And then you have the 6, one of my favorite cards. The 6 of Coins. To me, that's the personal balance. Very similar to the Temperance card and even the Justice card, but in a different way. Because this is like you give and take. In other words, if the situation asks you to give more, you give more. If it asks you to take more, you take more. Life is all about that, and it's about a personal balance. Everybody's personal balance is different. So right now, if you need more balance in your physical health, in other words, you need to take care more of moving more and making it a priority other than, you know, cleaning or, you know, doing major cleaning, then I would do the health thing more, right? Whatever helps you, and I swear to God, the movement will help you 100-fold. It will even help you with the mental stuff that keeps you stuck. When I'm mentally stuck, I either go to a present moment meditation, which has me name everything here, or just concentrate on my breathing, or I move. I go and move. I go on my treadmill. I go for a walk. I just move in place. The energy gets shaken up, and the mental stuck disappears. Sometimes it stays a little, but it really takes the edge off of the really bad stuff. So it's a give and take. You have to find what your personal balance is. Now, the 10 of Coins here is a beautiful card that came in, but I have to remind you that, again, this strikes balance. Okay? The 10 of Coins is usually a card of abundance. Oh, I've got a lot of abundance money. You know, like happy money. There's more to life than money. Somebody told me, you can have all the money in the world and take away your health and ask me if I'm abundant or not. And I thought to myself, yeah, absolutely. If you're not healthy, happy, and if you're not balanced in all aspects of your life, one aspect of your life being really good will not help it at all. Ask anybody who's gone through it and have money. One great example would be just recently in the last couple of years would be Jim Carrey. He's completely switched. If you see him now, he's hanging on a balustrade painting canvases and finding happy within himself. He had the goal of making money. He wrote the big check. He had the dream. He manifested. Yes, he played the fool. He did what he had to. And then realized, whoops, that doesn't make me happy. It doesn't make me authentically myself. I'm a performing monkey. I'm a performing chimp. Right? He needed to find himself. He had the money, but he didn't have the structure of the Ten of Coins, which is the embodiment of everything together. If you ask him, he probably needs a lot less money now than he thought he did at one point, especially if he's just an artist who's happy with his paints. Okay? So just think of it that way. Just think of it that way. You have the Champion of Coins. Love that. Slow and steady wins the race. It's the things that you can implement that's going to make a big difference in your life as you go. It's not the stuff that you just like one and done. It's the stuff that you work on every day. I did my 10,000 steps every day. But I didn't start at that. I started at 3,000 or 4,000, I believe. And then I started doing that every day. I met my goals every day. I had an app to tell me, oh, you're going to do more and more and more and more. I stopped it at 10 because I said that's enough for me every day. That's what I can commit to every day. And not only that, it helps me get up and walk around every hour or so to do like 1,000 steps. It takes a lot less time than you think. 5 minutes for me. 5 minutes in an hour. I commit to movement. Okay? It's a long-lasting, and I've seen the benefits. I'm actually at the end of this going to write down all the benefits that I can think of, and I'm sure I'm forgetting some. Okay? Add the things to your life that's going to improve it. You don't have to be either. There's so many groups about drinking water. And some groups were saying, don't add that to the water. It's not real water. And then some were going, just water and it's boring and I don't know. Anyway, so just to say that everybody was stuck in one phase or phrase. You've got to do it this way or the highway. Every group you join to find improvement in something or find, do it to your specifications. Do it to your liking and don't care what other people say. Sometimes I will drink plain water and sometimes I'll put a little stevia in it because I want like a kind of a sweet taste to it. Some will say that's bad, some will say that's good, but to me it is what fits me right now. It's what is good for me right now, what feels fabulous for me right now. And I'm consistently do it and keep consistently looking for other improvements. What other food can I add to boost my energy, to help me in life, to help me be more here, okay? What can I do to meditate, to help bring my mind back to where it needs to be? Not in the gutter, dying, alone, not with the burdens and a bug on my back. And this part I really hate, I really need. I'm going to keep him here because there is a bug here. And I'm not going to leave this one here because I hate it. I'm going to put the bug right on. I'm going to put the bird right on him that's going to eat that bug. By the way, that's a 10 of Burdens, and that's absolutely the card that I detest the most in any of the decks that I own. Because that's like a big-ass cockroach on his back. I don't know who decided to put that there, but point taken. Okay, the 10 of Wands is, this says, how do you eat it? How do you get rid of a cockroach? One bite at a time. By right here, the Champion of Coins. This guy right here is going to take care of that for you. Okay, he's going to get rid of that bug for you. Absolutely. And then he's going to bring in beautiful victory. Victory. Not only that, that's going to give you a great amount of, what do you call that? Insight and mental clarity and strength of character and independence and self-awareness and very wise, okay? This is who that is. That Queen of Swords, that's who that is. That's somebody who knows who she is very clear of mind, is going to be a lot more of an asset and an ally to you than something that deters your movement. I love this one that came in for my beautiful tarot deck that I've been using all week. The Morgan Tarot, which is a very old deck. My mouth's blah. I've been doing a lot of speaking today. Talking about water. Time for mine. Oh, that's empty. I'm going to have to fill it up. Okay. So the field of the Lord. The field of the Lord, I love that because there's the carriage and the wheelchair. We have a journey right from the beginning to the end, right? We do. We're born, we're in that carriage. And if we live long enough, we'll end up there too. Okay? Just because everything's going to give up. We want to make that journey as productive as we can. We want to make it as interesting as we can. And we want that everything that's brought in, we can adapt to and we can make a life with. Now, I'm going to tell you right away, there's some people who live in wheelchairs who are more active than the people who can walk. Because they know. They know that they have to adapt. They know that they have to have a life of movement, of meaning, and kudos to them. I've always known that. I've seen some people in wheelchairs and go, that person is healthier than I will ever be. Because they make it a point to take care of themselves. No matter what's happened, no matter what condition they were born with. And you know what? Hats off to them because they've already got a big chunk of the puzzle figured out. Because the active body keeps an active mind. An active mind is one that gets things done. And the one that gets things done is the one that lives a most productive life. And in case you were just wondering, where the hell is she going with all of this? That's exactly it. They want you to live the most productive journey on this planet that you absolutely can have. But you only do that when the energy of the body, mind, and spirit are more in alignment than not. Okay? We will always, I remember going to see somebody who was reading auras and she goes, you'll never have a full chakra that all the colors are aligned perfectly. You'll always have some that are brighter, some that are dimmer. It only indicates where you're putting more work at this point. Last time I went, my sacral chakra was huge. It's because that's where I was putting all the energy into my power, into my powerhouse. Okay? My orange and my yellow were like gangbusters. And also my third eye. No surprise there. But that's just the way it was, right? That's just what happens. Sometimes you'll work more on energy sources because you need to. Well, this reading is telling you that some of you really need to work on your body chakra. In other words, your base, I think it would be base, sacral, well, I don't know. I think the body holds its own energy. You have all the chakras, but a lot of that, all the chakras touch different parts of the body. Think of that, right? Touches the mind, the crown, the third eye, the throat, the glands, the heart, the power, the stomach, the sacral, the reproductive organs, the base, your butt. All of that stuff, okay? Your digestive system, we'll just say that. Everything is touched by energy. Your body is important to that energy. You have to take care of it. That's the whole point. That's the whole message right here. So, transformation. Are we ending on transformation? I don't know. Maybe. A fresh new way of living emerges, like the phoenix rising from the ashes, which I'm going to show my son because last night he was gaming and talking about phoenixes. I'm going to show him this because it's going to freak him out. He's going to go, oh my God, what? So transformation. It talks about transformation. You are in a time of huge transformation. Old beliefs, ideas, and decisions about who you are and what you deserve in life are dropping away, replaced by incredible vitality and new pathways. And that's a healthier body is it's a body with vitality. Okay? Soon you'll be experiencing the world in a fresh new way. Okay? I'm almost feeling like spring. In spring, what do you feel? You feel like, oh, the sun came out, the plants are growing, life. It's teeming with life. I feel that your body is calling to you to do that. Give me sustenance, give me nourishment, give me movement. Help me help you. And you know what? You can do this much to your body, and it's going to give and give and give, because it is a self-healing, beautiful mechanism that really takes a lot of crap and still functions. It is amazing if you think about it. Okay? The journey transforms the traveler. When the traveler arrives at the destination, the traveler is no longer the same person who started out. Absolutely, and I am not. If I look at the person that I was 5-6 years ago, my God, I wouldn't trade for the world. I love the person I've become. This is me. This is the flower that was dying to bloom. And it keeps blooming. Now I'm blooming into a rock garden. And I want to keep it going. Okay? And this is what you're striving for as well. Even if there's some areas that may be murky or unsettled in your life, don't be concerned. This is a confusion that often appears before the rebirth. Like the phoenix that arises majestically from the ashes, a big change in your life is at hand. Don't hold on to old ways of viewing the world and limited ways of thinking. Be willing to see the world with fresh new eyes. Changes are afoot, and it's all so very good. And it is. It's so very, very, very good. All right, I have these little Louise Hay cards, Stress-Free Life. I'm going to take one for you, just to end this on that note. I've been a little preacher this week, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Because, you know, I'll even listen to these and give myself a swift kick in the behind. If there's somewhere that I need to change, I will too. Okay? It's for everybody. It's not just you. It's not just me going, da-na-na-na. It's source energy going, suck it up, buttercup. Get it done. You can. You want the big dream. You want the big life. You want the big thing. Then work for it. Okay? Here's the tools. Go for it. Stop with the excuses. Focus on the thing you want. Hermit the hell out of it, because that's the hermit year we're doing, right? I have the strength to remain calm in the face of change. Love that. That's a good one. Remember last year, I told most of Pisces, everybody who's here from Pisces, if you're not, I'm sorry. Hello, brand new people. Sending lots of love. Last year was a year of strength. Number 8, strength. We were building our strength. This year, we're taking that strength and we're making it into something. We're molding it into something. Now's the time to implement those changes and make them count. We're working on your mindset. We're working on your energy. It's got to go up, 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 up. Your body's energy needs to be fresh and clean and going somewhere. Movement, liquids, good food. You can have bad food. I'm not going to tell you you can't have a hamburger. There's some darn good hamburgers out there. But you know, every once in a while, good Caesar salad. There's nothing quite like a good Caesar salad. Throw a little vegetables, you know, food of the earth in there. Let it give you the nutrients. And when you eat anything, just say, thank you. Thank you for nourishing me. I can feel it going through my body. It's going to feel so good. Take care of yourself. This reading was just about that. Take care of the vessel that carries that beautiful soul that's wanting to make all these changes. You need the energy and the strength to carry out these changes, to let the soul function at its optimal level. Okay? You know I love you. You do. You do. I do. Really, I do. All right. So over here, there's going to be an icon, and it's Life Path Number Tarot. If you're interested in that, click that. There's a video right on the homepage, explains you what your life number is, how to find it, and if you want to be part of that channel, I would love to have you there. I'm growing that channel. I want to up it. Let's go. Let's make it. Let's do it. And over here is another video that you might like from this channel. So go ahead and click that if you're interested, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now.